Hello, my name is Sharon and I hope you enjoy this video where me and Geraldine spent a couple of days in Cobh. Cobh is a beautiful place in County Cork, full of colourful buildings and loads of history. Across the way there's a beautiful place called Spike Island, very famous. It was well known for its prison, lots of history on there as well. When we first came into Cobh, we came across this beautiful cruise ship. It was really impressive and magnificent. It was lovely to have a look at it. And this is the hotel we stayed in, the Commodore Hotel. It was really lovely, staff were friendly. The rooms were lovely and spacious, high ceilings, clean, attention to detail, and beautiful bathroom. Look at even the duck on the toilet roll. It had the most amazing cathedral, really stunning. Inside it was just magnificent. I really enjoyed going in here, something very peaceful and tranquil. Look at this is brilliant for the bottles. Very creative, beautiful town. Loads of statues, plaques to tell you what all the statues are about. That's a famous runner called Sonia O'Sullivan, and they've got all about her in the museum that they have in Cobh. They've even got her shoes in there, which is really quite funny. They have lots of memorabilia all over the place. In the windows they've got lots about the information about the Titanic that sunk there. Really lovely town, steeped in history. And this brilliant artist, Jack Hickey, he's done this memorial on a wall and it's absolutely fantastic. You can check him out on his Instagram, and this was done for the 100th anniversary of the Titanic sinking. And this town used to be called Queenstown because the Queen Victoria came in to visit the place, and then later on it got changed to Cobh. Just look at this amazing artwork. A great memorial for such a sad situation. It was lovely to watch this site where the tugboats were pushing the cargo ship. It's really cute, those little tugboats, and there they are when they weren't working. This is a statue to show Annie Moore, and her brothers Anthony and Philip emigrating in 1891. They were the first to be admitted to the USA through the new immigration centre at Ellis Island, New York. I know this is a bit difficult to see, but I wanted to film it anyway, just to show you this amazing glass where it has a picture of the Titanic, and it also has a list of some names of the people that were lost on this fateful day. And they had this within the memorial gardens with beautiful flowers all around, just so you can spend some time and think of those that were lost. Oh my god, he's going really high. Oh my god. The other guy's going to do it as well. Oh my god. This is the boat that we had to go on to go over to Spike Island. And this is everyone walking down the ramp. A little bit scary for some, I'm sure. And this was the map we were given before we went over to the island, so we knew what we were going into. And this is us on our travelling over on the boat. When we got onto the island, we went up to the entrance of the fort. It looks so tiny, but of course when you go inside it's massive. Very deceiving. So when prisoners came in, they had to have their photograph taken, and to save money, because it was very expensive back then, they put a mirror to the side so that they could get a side view and a front view within one photograph. Very clever. And this is me and Geraldine trying to show you what that was like and how they did it, and just having a bit of fun while we were there. This is a story of one of the prisoners called Jack in the Box, and he was famous because he made a big box. It was big enough to store himself and some stolen items, and his accomplice would put him on the train or the docks, and then when he was safely in the hold or the luggage compartment, he would creep out and get himself the silver and valuables that he wanted, like silk scarves. One day he took in a homeless guy who saw an article in the paper about a reward, and he saw the silk scarves in his house, so he turned him in for that £50 reward, and hence Jack got put in jail in a different type of box. There was lots of these interesting figures to look at to show you what it would have been like in those times. Things like this ball and chain, an original key to open the cell doors, the shackles, very scary looking. Oh, that would have been uncomfortable for the prisoners. I took this picture to show you what some of the prisons would have looked like on the outside. This is some inside. This is what they would have weighed the prisoners with. And this is another figure to show you what it would have looked like in their situation in their cells. Pretty grueling. And this is an area within the fort where they would have been able to look out for any incoming vessels. And this was our lovely tour guide. I can't remember her name, unfortunately. I wish I did, but she was really, really good and helpful, and we had a great time with her. Here is just a few pictures of some of the old equipment that they would have used. There's just so much on this island. I'd highly recommend to go and have a look at this place. I hope you liked this video, just showing you a little bit of Spike Island and a little bit of Cobh. There's so much more to see, and I would recommend going visiting this town. A lot of history and a lot of beauty. And if you would like to see more places around Ireland, I'd love to do some more videos for you. So help the channel grow by subscribing, sharing it with your friends, maybe commenting, saying hello and where you're from, and give it a thumbs up. Thanks very much.